that's our day. So this is as good as I will probably look. But that's fine. That is why I can, and I dehydrate and whatever else I do with my veggies and meats so that I can have easy meals on days like this. So, good example. So today we're making bean soup, and we are making it out of my food pantry. So, come on. And, check out my links below. I leave links to the things that I use, as well as my Zaycon for fresh and frozen meats, high quality at discounted prices. And I have my Facebook if you want to hop over to Facebook, and I also update on Twitter. So without further ado, let's check out this bean soup. Okay, so let me make sure you can see in my pot. Okay, it looks dirty because this is the same pot that we use to do our beans. I've drained the beans out to get a little more of that starchy liquid out, and now I have down in my pot melting 2.5 tablespoons of butter and then some bacon, which is our secret ingredient to this bean soup. So, okay, so I have this on medium heat, and the bacon is actually going to stay in until we're done cooking, and then we'll take it out at the end. We just want the flavor. So, we started off with a pound of beans, any kind of beans that you want. I have a mixture, so technically I guess it would be like a 5-bean soup or 10-bean soup, because I just threw in some stuff until it was about a pound, and we soaked it, and then I cooked it for about an hour, and now I have them draining, and then we have our butter and bacon. So, to this, we're going to add 1 onion. I'm trying to do this with one hand. No. Okay. And this is a classic pantry meal. I can get all my ingredients minus my bacon and my onion is all coming from my, and butter, is all coming from my pantry, which onions I always have on hand, and the bacon is actually food storage from my deep freeze. I bought it in bulk, and it's uncured, and then butter I always have on hand. So technically it's still a pantry meal for me, because I think it's important to have onions and stuff on hand. Okay, so 1 large onion, and then to this I am adding carrots, and you just add as much or as little as you want. These are what's left over from what I dehydrated. I tossed them in the freezer because I didn't feel like doing another session, which is actually the buzzing that you hear now. It's more dehydration going on. But I have these carrots, and they are minced. That is how I wanted to dehydrate them this time, and they turned out beautiful. Actually have them right here. Beautiful carrots. So we're going to let everything saute, and I will bring you back once our onions are translucent. Okay, so our onions are translucent, so we're going to put everything else except the beans back in here, plus our other ingredients. So, we're doing 2 cups of chicken broth, and I may add more later, it just depends. We're going to add 2 bay leaves, which these are bays that I dehydrated. They smell so good. We're going to do some celery that I just got finished dehydrating. If you were using fresh celery, you would have wanted to saute them while you did your carrots and onions. And then we're going to add a teaspoon of garlic powder, or you can use fresh garlic if you have it. Just to taste some onion powder, just because. You don't have to add that. A half a teaspoon of paprika. A half a teaspoon of dried thyme. A teaspoon of half a teaspoon of seasoned salt. We're not going to add any regular salt until the very end because we have the salt from the Better Than Bouillon base. We have salt from the canned ham that I'm going to put in, and salt from the bacon. So we may not need any more salt. Then we're going to add some dry mustard, about a half a teaspoon, and then a quarter teaspoon of some ground nutmeg. Give that a stir. Okay, now, next I'm going to be using the canned ham that I canned myself back in December whenever the hams were on sale. And so, put this open. Ooh, good seal. Okay. Now I'm going to put the stock, some of the stock, in our soup. Not all of it, but some of it. And then throw our meat in. And I may do another jar. It just depends. Because that was a little less than a pound of ham. So I may do another pound after I get the beans back in. But now we're going to let this simmer on low for about 20 to 30 minutes until all our vegetables are done, and then we're going to add in our beans and go from there. Alrighty guys, so I did go ahead and add another jar of my canned ham, and I will say if you don't have canned ham, then you would want to get a ham hock and then some ham, and let all that cook down in your stock. I am not doing that because whenever I canned my ham, I covered it with ham stock. I took the bones from the ham and let that cook really low for about 12 hours. And so technically I guess it's like a ham bone broth, but either way, I have that down there, so it's going to taste just like I had a ham hock in it. So I'm not worried about that. And I did forget to add pepper. I want to put a lot of pepper, 2 teaspoons actually. Get my pepper. And we like pepper anyway, but it's just black pepper. So, good, healthy 2 teaspoons. And this, if there was smell-o-vision, guys, the ham and the bacon and all those herbs, so good. Now, carefully put your beans back in. I have a baby in my arms too. My little girls, they are just not happy today. I don't know if they're teething or coming down with a cold, but they are not having it. Which is why I love pantry meals. Alright. Oh, see, to me that is the perfect amount of liquid. And you get all those big ham chunks. So I'm going to let this simmer for maybe 20 more minutes on low. So a total of about 2 hours of cooking total, not counting letting them soak overnight. So it's a nice slow cook. I'm going to put the lid on and let this go for the 20 minutes, and then we will plate it up with some good cornbread, and dinner is served. Alright, so here is our finished product. We have this delicious bean and bacon and ham soup that we did out of our food storage. And then I made some cheddar jalapeno cornbread to go with it. And just look at this. Look at all that. Here's a big chunk of ham. And that ham is so tender, guys. It is absolutely delicious. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it inspires you to try food storage out and recipes. And you don't need an exact recipe to make a delicious meal. This was just thrown together with stuff that I had on hand, and it came out absolutely superb. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching.